So here we are today. We have two volunteers who have agreed to help us to talk to the kids at school about guns, and who better than other kids to talk to you about it. Could you guys give me your names and how old you are, please?
Okay, I'm Ashton and I'm 10.
And
I'm Tristan and I'm 5.
and you're 5 years old. So a 5-year-old, a 10-year-old, that's perfect sample size for us. Bless you. Now, you guys are brothers, and you are the sons of Jessica, and I want to thank you, first of all, for your help today. So I have a couple questions to ask you guys about guns. What do you know about guns?
They shoot stuff.
That's true. That's very
and
true.
They're dangerous.
They're dangerous. That's
Yeah.
true. And can you tell the difference between like a real gun and a toy gun if you saw one?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, what would be different about them, you think?
A fake one would probably be like plastic. And a real one would be like real.
Like a real gun that could really shoot.
I know another one.
What's another one?
They shoot out like plastic bullets.
They can shoot out plastic bullets. Do you think plastic bullets can hurt people?
Nope.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Like
Yeah, they
like
can.
the
Even
Nerf
like
gun things.
Mm-hmm. They can. They can if they come out fast enough. Then they can.
Yeah.
That they can possibly.
So Ashton, what do you know about guns and how do you feel about guns?
they shoot stuff, and yeah, but I feel like they're awesome.
You like guns?
Yeah.
And how can you tell the difference between a real gun and a toy gun?
A toy gun's probably like plastic, and a real gun's like real.
Like what are real guns made out of?
Like metal,
Metal.
and some plastic, but mostly metal.
And what have your parents talked to you about as far as guns are concerned?
Like leave them or like ask permission to touch, or yeah.
So you have guns at home?
Yeah.
You do. And what kind of safety measures or what have your parents talked to you about as far as safety is concerned?
You can only use it at the firing range.
Where else?
Nowhere.
And who has to be with you if you're using your weapon?
My dad.
Your dad has to be
my
with
mom.
you. Good.
But usually my dad.
And what would you do if someone brought a gun to school?
I would immediately tell a teacher, and then tell them to put it away.
Okay, Tristan. So what do you think about guns? Do you think that guns are fun?
But shoot, but they're dangerous.
They are dangerous, so do you think that they can hurt people?
Yes.
How?
Because the bullets could kill people.
Oh, wow. So let me ask you a question. What would you do if you found a gun at the playground?
Leave it and tell somebody that there's a gun at the park.
Good job.
I mean, that's
That's-
very smart thinking. That's like
Perfect.
what a 10-year-old would do, and you're 5 and you're already thinking that way. That's good. Do you know what to do if you see a gun? Let's say you were at a friend's house, and your friend said, "You know what? My dad has a gun that he doesn't know that I know he has this gun, and I can show it to you." What would you do?
Say no if he asked you if you wanted to see it.
You would say no if he wanted to show it to you, if you wanted to see it?
Yeah.
How about you?
I mean, if his dad knew that he knew that he had it, then and his dad let me see it, then I would probably say yes. But if he didn't know he knew he had it, then I would say no.
So maybe if the father or the mother were there and they
Yeah.
wanted to show you. Yeah. Well, that's a pretty good answer. Do you think you'd want to think about what your parents would want you to do? Like, do you think
Yeah.
that would be okay with your mother or your father, or would it not be okay?
It'd probably be fine.
It would probably be fun.
It'd probably be fine? Yeah. Well, you want to tell them that sort of thing.
Yeah.
You know? If you're not
I mean,
sure,
I probably
always
would
ask.
call them.
Yeah, you could. That's a good idea. You could call. You could say, Mom or Dad, we have a chance to see a gun, and my friend wants to show a gun, and then you can talk to them about it. But we're going to talk a little bit before about it, so that in case you find yourself in that position, you'll know what to do. Thanks, boys.
Ninja! Whoa. Ooh, good. Ha. Oh, I should run with that. That's a good idea. Then I should probably shoot it. In the field. Whoa, that's a gun. Probably shouldn't touch it. I should move away and go tell my mom. Mom! See it? Oh. See?
Oh, Ashton,
See?
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to get me. You stopped, didn't touch, you moved away, and you came and got me. Thank you, bud.
Yeah, see?
Good job. I'll just take this, put the safety on, put it in my pocket.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to get me. You stopped, didn't touch, you moved away, and you came and got me. Thank you, bud.
Yeah, see?
Good job. I'll just take this, put the safety on.
So we have our two volunteers. We have our third graders, Gina and Lee, who really don't know much about guns and what they should do if they find one. But we have a young man here who knows all about it. His name is Ashton, and he's going to teach them what some of the basic things are should one of these ladies find a gun while they're playing at a friend's house or at the beach or anywhere else. What's the first thing you're going to do, Ashton?
If you find a gun laying somewhere, you stop, you don't touch it, you walk away, and you tell an adult.
Yeah. What if it looks like a toy gun? What if you're not sure what kind of gun it is?
You do the same thing.
You do the same thing because you really don't know if that's a real gun or it's a fake gun. Okay? And how about you, ladies? Do you have any questions about what you should do if you find a gun, or is that pretty clear?
I think it's clear.
Pretty clear? Could you repeat it one more time for us, please, Ashton? Just so we're sure we got it.
Okay, so if you find a gun laying on the ground, you stop, you walk, you don't touch, you walk away, you tell an adult.
Seems pretty clear to me. How about you, ladies?
I think so. I think I got it. So you stop, you don't touch, you walk away, and you tell an adult.
Could you repeat that for us, Lee, please?
You stop, you don't touch, you walk away, and then you tell an adult.
Excellent. Let's all do the three of you guys. Let's do it together, just to be really sure we got it. Ready?
You stop, you don't touch, you walk away, you tell an adult.
Excellent.
Okay, so if you find a gun on the floor or somewhere on the ground, you stop, you don't touch, you walk away, you tell an adult.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Ashton.